Hello, my name is Vasant Agarwal. I am an author, speaker, and consultant on emotional intelligence. Most people are unaware about emotional intelligence, what it is, what it means to us in our daily lives, and how to apply it. I'd like to take a few minutes of your time and explain to you about this subject matter. Let us begin with what are emotions. There is a feeling which becomes a thought, which becomes an emotion, which then makes you say or do something, and then there is a reaction from the other party. This is a straight line function. A feeling becoming a thought, turning into an emotion, causing an action, resulting in a reaction. Emotional intelligence is about four things: self assessment, relationship management, self control, and behavior management. Now, the first most important part is self assessment. Who are we? What are we here for? What are our goals? What are our ambitions? The second is relationship management. How do we relate to others? How do we empathize? How do we show compassion? The third is self management and control. How do you control your emotions? How do you manage them? How do you make sure that they don't go out of control? And finally, our environment. People we act with, and otherwise relate to. How do we work with them on a daily basis? Why do people dislike emotional people? Why is there a stigma attached to people who are emotional? Why don't we control and manage our emotions in an effective way? These are some of the things that we learn when we study emotional intelligence. There are many applications of emotional intelligence in HR, human resource management, in the education space, and in the psychiatry and psychotherapy space. Most psychologists are unaware of the benefits of emotional intelligence in their counseling. I have over 18,000 people on LinkedIn that are, most of whom are psychologists, and that are looking to me for guidance on how to apply emotional intelligence in their counseling. In the education space, there is currently a blame game going on between the parent, the teacher, and the student. The student is blaming the parent is blaming the teacher is blaming the student. This should not be. And the normal recourse is to go to a psychiatrist when a child becomes unmanageable. This should be the last resort. We should be able to train ourselves to do counseling, the parent to the child, the teacher to the child, and see what the problem is and try to solve the problem without having to go for medication and prescription drugs. I have written a book on emotional intelligence called The Power of Emotional Intelligence. It is now available on Amazon and Kindle. You should also look at the website www.discovermymind.com. It has a lot of information about the subject matter, and I urge people to learn about this subject because it is so important in our daily lives.